Okay, so this is creating special education centers with neighboring counties. So first is just the table of contents. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So currently, Maryland and federal law require public schools to give students with disabilities the support that they need. And if a school can't do that, then the county will have to pay for a private special education school. And this is called private placement. And these can cost over $33,000 a year. And they're often far from the student's home, which strains families and also the county's budget. So public schools offer many services, but limited staff and space mean that they can't meet every need all the time. So, for example, in New Jersey, counties run special shared education districts so students can get services locally without costly private placements. Yeah. So our proposition is creating a regional special education center shared by neighboring counties, and this will let them pool teachers, equipment, and space instead of duplicating the same services in each of the counties. So our plan is to start with a pilot program in Montgomery County, Howard County, and Frederick County. And this will mean that students get to stay closer to home and the services will expand, the cost will drop, and the quality will stay under public oversight. And this will all reduce the need for the expensive private placement programs.
So the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act and local agencies can collaborate to deliver inter-district programs in order to meet students' IEP requirements. And then regional models already exist in Maryland in the form of shared magnet programs, which demonstrate the feasibility of cross-county coordination in transportation, staffing, and facility use. So for funding, the blueprint for Maryland's future allocates targeted funds for special education enhancements. And then the IDEA Act Part B funds are available to local education agencies. And then regional centers would also reduce long-term operation costs since coordinated student transportation to centralized facilities is more efficient than daily trips to scattered institutions. And then, in addition, studies in Massachusetts found that pooled transportation across districts reduced out of district transportation costs by over 40%. Um, and they also reported having around $312,000 over 3 years by consolidating buses across districts. And then a report on special education costs in Connecticut found that transportation to out-of-district placements contributed heavily to expenses, which was around $815,000 from a single year's budget.
Some challenges for this plan. There may be issues regarding coordination between the counties, such as differences in staffing, transportation, budgets, and their individualized education programs. They could cause inconvenience or delays in the plan. Creation of these facilities may also be over the budget of some smaller and lower budget counties or areas. And lastly, some parents may prefer private schools, and they might not feel comfortable with switching schools mid-year, and they might also not want to change IEPs.
And then these are our references. So thank you.
Thank you. And Emily, Sean, Peyton. Peyton, do you have a camera?
Oh, I'm on my PC, and I don't have a webcam for this yet.
Okay. So I just want to say thank you very much. This topic is pretty complicated. You three actually put everything together, have very clean presentation. That's great. I think recently we had a meeting with some stakeholders. They talk about one issue, for example, the IEP standards is different from county to county. I kind of get surprised. So that means when parents and students move to another county, their IEP service maybe called different names, right? That make the parents very concerned. They don't know what they're going to do. I think somehow we need to standardize those service program or program names, and they make it easier for cross-county transfer for students. Then the other several points you highlight, I think is very important. We definitely want to really see to explore new ways to do things really differently, because we know what the current model is not sustainable. And I really appreciate you three and did the research and have a nice presentation as well. Thank you.